Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2017. And I got a new contract, yay! Another £200 added to my wages, so that's nice. Though it's a 3-year deal, so I'm here until 2022. Unless I get a big offer from a big team. Maybe it's some big team in Scotland, maybe a big team in England, I don't know. But I'm looking to really just ensure that my contract, which if I was to leave would get sterling £100,000 as things stand, would give me a lot of comfort. So financially, I'm having a very good time, and honestly, I feel that I'm just having the best of times at Sterling Albion, and I'm going to show you why, despite having the best of times, I'm not completely satisfied with how the season's gone so far. Let's see, shall we? How I did in the month of November and December. The first game of the month of November was at home to Raith Rovers. We drew this game 1-1. Though it was a good game, really. I felt it was entertaining, though we weren't able to take the lead. And Oliver found himself in the ball, finding Matthews. He found Vaughan, and Vaughan finds Russell, who places in the middle, and Morrison scores that effort to ensure that Raith Rovers have the lead inside 70 minutes. Probably my own fault for the tactics, but we weren't behind for too long. In the same half, we found ourselves equalising. McDonald found McManus, whose shot was blocked initially, but found a way to Lowe, who was able to take advantage of that to score, to make it 1-1, to give us a share of the spoils. They were down to 10 men towards the end of the game, but we weren't able to take advantage of that, so yeah, not the best of the game from us, really. Our next game was at home to Falkirk in league, and we lost 1-0 thanks to that goal from Jack Van, who scored his first ever goal for the club. We had a good time against Falkirk last year, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to have translated this year, so despite having the better chances and possessions, or more chance in possession, we weren't able to get anything out of the game, so 3 points dropped, potentially. Our next game was away from home against Ayr United, and we lost this game 3-1 despite taking the lead in the very first minute of the match. Now, I don't know why I have so many issues playing against Ayr United, but I think they've become a bogey team this year. I've never had a good time against them last time in the season I played against before, but that own goal just sums up why I feel very fortunate we had the lead at all. It was the worst start they could have made, but they got a penalty just 5 minutes later, which they scored. So McKee equalised, so we weren't actually able to stay in front for too long. Morgan Neal had a bad game, unfortunately. They took the lead thanks to that effort from Smith in the 51st minute of the game. And I just don't know why I struggle against Ayr United. I wish I knew why, but I don't. And they made it 3-1 in the 61st minute of the 61st or 67th minute of the game, and Bartley finds McKee, he finds Griffley, O'Donnell, and Liam Watt, who I tried to sign in the summer, mind you, scored to make it 3-1 to ensure they got all 3 points. Not enjoying the better starts, am I, in this period? Still, we went away to East Fife and we could only get a 1-0 win, but it's a win that matters quite a bit because it meant that we were able to stop a bad run of form. I didn't start low and decided Jimmy Mackey, who I've actually signed, and he didn't have the best impression, but Lowe scored, played across to Connor Duffy, who was actually not starting either, and he scored. So we had a good game, and all 3 points. That's all that matters. Our next game was in the third round of the Scottish Cup against Forfar, and we won this game by a single goal to nil. I feel we could have done better, but at the same time I felt we could have been worse as well, but Duffy scored after having a second attempt, hit the post initially, but thankfully he did score the second time round, so I can't complain really, I can't. Though they definitely pushed us towards the end. Very fortunate to get anything out of it, I think. Our next game was at home to Queen of the South, and I felt we weren't going to have the better start, but then Donald McCallum scored his 9th goal of the season with that effort to give us the lead in the 41st minute of the game. And then Phobes scored with that free kick. I love Phobes, he's probably my favourite signing so far, because he can score free kicks and make anyone feel nervous when they know he's on the pitch. And we got a goal, a third goal, not too long afterwards. It was quite comfortable actually, this game, despite the fact that they beat us 3-1 earlier this season. We've got a revenge here. Stewart able to find McDonald, who finds Kelly. Loses that actually, but we do get it back. I don't know. We're just pressurising him a lot more in this game than we had done in the past. But here's Keith Lowe, and he finds McDonald by luck, and then finds Kelly, who probably should have had his shot saved, but third goal of the season. I can't complain. 3-0 win. Our next game was at home to St Mirren, and a draw I'm very happy to have taken in this game. I must confess, I was fearing I wasn't going to have the best of times, especially when Mir has scored inside the 8th minute of the game. They were near the bottom still. They hadn't actually had the best of season so far, but quite frankly, I'm just very happy we got something out of this game. It wasn't actually far after we had gone behind either. We just did well, I suppose. We actually were the better team in the end. Twice as many shots and twice as many on target as well than St Mirren, but really, I suppose I should just be grateful we did something in this game. Kelly scored his second goal in 2 matches, so a lovely finish, really. I can't complain. It was a nice goal to see, and we just tried to get a winner, but we weren't able to, so I should be happy we just got anything out of this at all, quite frankly. Our next game was away from home against Motherwell, and I must confess I was expecting to be beaten in this game. I was not expecting the best out of this, and we lost 1-0 in a game which Tiffany was able to kill off with his only goal of the game and third of the season. Perhaps it could have been better, I don't know, but we did have shots. It's a problem. I think we have too many shots from long range and not enough shots close in to give the keeper a problem, which is why they probably have so many on target. But yeah, I wasn't complaining. I expected to be beaten in this match. I really did. Still, our next match was away from home against Allo, our rivals, one of our rivals anyway. And Liam and Ross Foe scored again from a free kick. I love him. I really love him. My favourite signing this year, because I've got an actual free kick taker who's got a free kick rating of 18, which just means I've got actually a really good free kick taker, and it fills me with happiness knowing that I can just deploy him and use him as a weapon in this match, in a game. It's really good. Our next game was at home against St Johnstone, and we lost this game 1-0 just before half time. Lewis scored from this corner, and honestly, despite the fact we had more shots, I don't think we were the better team. St Johnstone were expected to win this match and to get revenge. We don't have the better time against St Johnstone, quite frankly, but yeah, I think the team just struggles sometimes, really does. And the last game of the month of December, we've already been through 2 months with this, by the way, saw us go away to Wraith Rovers, and they scored their only goal of the game thanks to Robinson's header, with his first ever goal for Wraith Rovers, so good for him. Morrison causing problems again. He did that last time as well. And they deserved to win this. I think they were the better team, quite frankly. And we showed our frailties here. I guess a team that is looking to get promoted as champions. Good for them. And the only signing I've made between those periods was a free signing of Jamie Mackie. He's here until next season. I can play him as a striker and play him as a winger. I'm mostly using him as a winger because I'm also selling players off as well, which I think is good. Because I don't want to actually have all these players who don't want to play for me playing, you know. It's something I've had an issue with. And David Smith, who I brought in on a free at the beginning of the season, has now left for Mansfield. He's now worth £84,000. I wasn't that happy with him, I must confess. Oh great, I'm still paying money for him anyway, £240 a week. What a pain in the arse that is. But yeah, I wasn't happy. When he did play, I'm going to show you his ratings. He just wasn't really good. He was an average of 6.54. I'm never going to play someone that bad on a full-time basis. So I was disappointed with how he was, and I felt he let me down big time. Which is why I never played him. He complained, I want game time. Well, play better then. Start performing like you're actually worth something, and he never did. Unless it was in the cup. League games are just terrible. Looking at the league table, I lost my last 2 games against the top 2 teams, so really, I'm not concerned by that. And Falkirk, who beat us as well, are also up there chancing for the title. So it's a 3-way fight for the top of the table. And we've already got quite a lot of points this year. Better goal difference than last year as well. Defence is already better than a goal a game conceded. We need better strike force, I think. I think our striking ability is not brilliant. But honestly, nobody's really had a very good attacking lineup this year. Queen of the South got the worst defense, and yet they're still up there, challenging us for 5th place. My goal, honestly, at this stage will have to be 4th place. I want to get 4th place. Motherwell are going to fight me all the way, I think. We're going to have an issue getting 4th place. But really, I'll just be happy with a top half finish. If you gave me 5th place at the beginning of the season, I would have taken that. I really would have taken that. If I got given 4th place, then I'd definitely be happy as well. Fighting for the title, which is still technically possible, only 8 points behind, I would be very happy with that achievement. But I'm not expecting it. I'm really not. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you like and share this video. And that you'll subscribe to my channel. It would really help me a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.